All right, hello, good morning. Today, super important day, you're going to make your first recording in Smartmusic. So we go to smartmusic.com, go to login, you'll go to new Smartmusic. If you have not created an account yet, you will need to go through that process. Some of you have not. Real talk, you're not going to pass the class if you are not in Smartmusic. So the majority of the assignments are going to be through this. So do it. Anyway, so you come to this, you log in. If you haven't created your account, there is a video that was sent to you about a week ago that explains how to do that process. Okay, you come to your main dashboard, and if I have assignments due for you, they'll show up here. Once I've graded them and returned them, you'll see them here. Due dates, etc. Just a very quick explanation of the panel. Up here, the little home button. If you ever get lost, this website can be kind of confusing sometimes. Just go to the home button, and it should take you back to the home. The first couple times you log in, this might also have you confirm some of your information, such as what country you're in and your name and all that stuff. But once you've confirmed that a couple times, this is where home should take you. You have your notifications. You have profile information, another home button. You have over here kind of another dashboard. That's just another home button. This is one way to go find music. This is one way to see how much you've been practicing and exploring. It will track that. Smartmusic will track that, and then you can see your grade book for your assignments. Okay, boom, boom. In another video, I'm going to show you kind of exploring some stuff and just demo that a little bit, but you are welcome to dig through this stuff if you want. But for now, if you have an assignment, you will need to complete it there. Now I'm going to go into a track and show you how that works. Okay, we are back with what the 6th graders are going to have assigned, and this is kind of what it's going to look like every time you have something that's opened up. So first, you have these 3 things that will either play or not play. You have the accompaniment, which is just kind of background music they put with the song you're playing. You have your part, which is going to be a performance of what you see written in front of you. In this case, it's trombone. And you have the metronome, Mr. Clicky. You can mute each one of these so that they will either play or not play, and you can change the volume of each of these. For metronome, you can add subdivisions if you want. You can change the tempo or how fast the song goes. That's very important for practicing. If something's too fast for you, you can slow it down. And if you ever get too far away from the written tempo, you can always go hit that, and it will take you back to the written tempo. You have a tuner, which you guys know how that works. You can change to different exercises they call it movements, but really it's different numbers in the book or different sections of a song. But for now, you're welcome to explore through this. Oopsies. You're welcome to explore through this, but make sure you are actually on the one that you have been assigned. Once this loads, now, sorry, making sure I do this right. Good and bad and hearing back. I don't know what that means, Seth. I don't know why you wrote that down. I'm not sure how that applies to what they're doing right here. But anyway, we're just going to toggle that off. So now this is all you see. Okay, these buttons pretty much make sense, but you can play through it. So we'll just hear what this does. Count off 3, 4. Oh yeah. Okay, so that gives you my part. So that's the trombone playing. Let's say I want that quieter. And the accompaniment was a little hot, so we'll turn that down. Let's say I want a metronome. Always good to play with the metronome. Keep that low. Now, let's say I've practiced it, and I want to do a take. I say, I think I'm ready for Mr. Arnold. Let's see how I'm doing. I'm going to hit record, and I'm just going to sing my part. And you're going to notice that it's tracking what goes well and what doesn't. For percussionists, use the percussive through microphone. Basically, that means you can clap or play on a drum part the rhythms, and it will say it's accurate. If you are one of the few people, very few people who have been excused from playing this because you share an instrument, I would still like you to complete the assignments by doing this option and clapping through your part. You can clap, you can play on the desk or something, I don't care. But I'm going to sing, which is melodic, so I'm going to select this mode device. Now, it's very important that you have your microphone queued up for this. So it says unplug your headphones. So I'm going to unplug my headphones. It's going to do a quick test. I'm going to plug them back in. It's very important whenever you're recording that you have what you're playing with in your ears. It's going to count me off. Oops. So because I had this selected and I hit record, it was going to start recording there. I would like to start recording from here, so I select that. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Okay, y'all don't want to hear me sing the rest of that. No, you'll notice that was bad. That was intentional. Let me be very clear. You had the note a little bit to the right. That means I was late. That, I don't know why it picked up the right note because I was not singing the right note, but if you sing the wrong note, let's say that one was wrong, it'll just be red. So you played at the right time, but you played the wrong note. If I wanted to hear myself sing that back, I could do this. Oh, do, 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 do. Notice I was finding my pitch right there, so it said that note was wrong, but it was at the right time. Now, let's say I play this, and I'm like, man, I don't know, what is this note? What is a B flat? I can't really see it because of the writing. We'll go to this one. What is that note? I can click the little icon on the left, and it will tell me what position it is and give me essentially what you would see in your fingering chart for that, and then an alternate, which is the trigger one. So for clarinets, for flutes, etc., this will do for all of them. Now, let's say I want to hear that note. Boom. I can know what a C sounds like right there, and then I can see the fingering right there. Now, if I were to do this, up here, it's keeping track of your takes. And it says that at 83 beats per minute, I was able to get 52% accuracy. I'm not going to give you a specific, well, I am going to give you a specific number you should be shooting for. You should be getting 90 to 95 to 100% of these notes and rhythms correct. They're not going to be terribly difficult. That's why we're doing 23 for the first exercise in beginning band. I want you to get comfortable with this process. But you should not be sending me a take where you have 52% of it right. Also, I know all of you are playing relatively well by now, so if you're someone who I know can play this stuff really well and with just a little bit of practice, and you send what I interpret as one of your first takes, I'm going to send it back to you and ask you to do it again. But if you spend your 30 minutes on an exercise, and I've given you one day to record it, and you put in the effort, hopefully I will know that based on your recording. And it saves all of your takes. So if I did 10 takes at different tempos, it would mark, oh, this one you got 95% at tempo, so that's the one you're going to want to turn in. Now, if this was an actual assignment, right here, it would say, right next to the save button, it would say turn in, and I could turn in that particular track. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Anyway, you can also delete tracks, and you can save them to your hard drive. Let's see. One other thing is in assessment, this will get rid of the red or green. Excuse me, when I was younger and I used this a little bit, it was disheartening to play a note and then immediately see that it was wrong. So if you want to turn that off while you play, might be good for your mental health, I don't know. And then over here, the tolerance is basically how forgiving is it. If you are a younger player, you want to go in easy tolerance, it's going to be more likely to show green, even if you're a little late or a little sharp. If you want to hold yourself to a really high level and you go to strict tolerance, you better be right on it, or else the website's going to say you're wrong. Let's see, assessment, clap mode, tolerance, my takes, turn in, save, delete. Awesome. That is it. Have fun. You are welcome to explore this, but for beginning band, this is the exercise you'll be doing. Don't stress about this stuff too much. It's weird. It's new. You might have to give permissions for your microphone, whatever. Ask questions, make comments, send emails, whatever you got to do to take care of this stuff. All right, looking forward to hearing your recordings. Bye-bye.